Hi everyone, it's Kim here with cardcreationsbykim.blogspot.com, and I am going to share some Halloween decoration that I'm making. My shed that I store all my Christmas and Halloween and Easter decorations and stuff like that in leaked in the last rain, and I had some damage, so I'm just going to make my own. I actually took this idea from a YouTube video that I watched last year, and I wish I could give credit to the lady but I don't remember who it was. And what she did basically was she made this pumpkin using the strips of paper, and what I did to add to it was I added the stem and then some hanging spiders and then a spider web in the middle there. Can you see that? Okay, that is the 12-inch, and this paper is die cuts with a view. And then I made an 8-inch, and for this one I put the stem on. The strips are just a little bit thinner. They're 8-inch by 1/2 inch, and in this one I hung some bats, which seem to be liking each other quite a bit because they keep sticking together. So there's little bats in there. And then the one I'm going to make with you on this video is a 6-inch by 1/2 inch strip. And I put bats in these as well, but we're going to do kitty cats in the one. And I think that's it. Okay, so the paper that I used is the Doodlebug design, which I love their paper. And this one actually it's double-sided, to where the other ones that I made are white on the inside. So this is going to turn out really cute. Alright, so just quick, brief explanation. These strips are 6-inch by 1/2 inch, and I'm going to say the most important thing that will help your pumpkin stand up and not wobble over is when you're hole punching the edges, and I guess I went in maybe an 1/8 or 1/4 inch, it doesn't matter really. You have to make sure that they are exactly lined up, because if it's off a little bit, your pumpkin is not going to stand upright. And I used this hole punch, which I'm not really sure what size it is, but it works well with the brads that I'm using, which are these. And just real quick, look at all these brads I got from Oriental Trading. Very exciting. Life is simple, isn't it? Just get excited about buying a bunch of brads. Okay, I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put my little red bling on my kitty cat. And I got these at the dollar bin. I might be $1.50 for them at Michael's. Obviously, it says Michael's. And let's see if I can get these open. I'm going to use these for Christmas, I think. Wow, they don't want us to get in these. I see there isn't an opening, so I'm going to just go ahead and slice the end real quick. There we go. Looking around here for my little tweezers. I think I may have put them away. Gosh, I thought I was prepared. Alright, so we'll just have to do it like this. Okay, now with the cat and all the other things that I put on the inside as well as the stem, is I cut it regular and then I flipped it so that I can have a back and a front. And then the string that I hang it from will go down on the inside like so. But I'm only going to put the red eyes on the front of it. So wish me luck. Ah, my tweezers, yay! So I'm going to go ahead and put, kind of scary, isn't it? Spooky, scary, Halloween, red eyes. Ooh. Oh gosh, they're kind of crooked there. Okay, I don't have to be perfect, but I don't like exactly where it's at. Okay, and then I'm going to do the other one while I'm at it. And for this 6-inch, I don't think that 2 cats will fit on the inside, which is okay. We'll kind of play along and see. And then let's go ahead and put his bow on. And I cut this cat out at, I believe it was 2 inches. And then the bat does the same thing. Oh, forgot to mention, it's Happy Hauntings. That's what I'm using here. And I cut out this cat here, and then this bat bow tie. Okay, so let that dry there, and put this on as well. And I'm doing this ahead of time because I want it to be completely dry by the time I'm ready to put it inside the pumpkin. Okay, there. Now he can dry. Alright, so let's get back to these strips. I want the orange chevron to be on the outside. Now the brad, you want this part to be on the inside of the pumpkin so that when you put your stem on, your stem will go on easily. So I'm just going to put that in like this. And I'm not going to tighten it too much because you'll see why in a second. I'm going to be turning the strips of paper out, and if the brad's too tight, then the paper won't turn out properly. Okay, so here we go. Start from the inside. I've got two here. The very first one on the inside. And you're going to open it up on both ends. Turn it all the way around. And then you just keep going. And I cut 12 strips, again 6 by ½ inch. See how you're opening up the pumpkin like that? Okay. So I have 2, 4, 6, I have 8 here. Oh, I forgot these two. Okay, we're just going to do it with 8. That'll be okay because then you can see the little kitty cat inside better. And do it how you feel you're comfortable. Now I'm going ahead and I'm pushing the brads down now that I've got the paper spread out. And that's where we're going to start. Now see how it's kind of wobbly, so you can make your adjustments. Also, we're going to put a base on it, and we'll do that right now. I'm going to use score tape. And I'm going to put, this is from, the circle is from the Martha Stewart punch. And you can do any circle. I believe it's 1 inch. But if it's, a little more than that, it's okay. A little less, I don't think it would really be a good base. Okay, so my score tape is down. And you're going to put a circle on the inside as well as the outside. And this is black cardstock that I bought in a packet. I'll show it to you real quick. It was this size, and I had a 40% off coupon. It was a big thick packet, so I went ahead and got it. And it doesn't matter the top or the bottom, whatever you want to do. I'm going to give it a little bit of a push down, trying to get it on there, as evenly as possible as far as all the strips. And then just go like this. Now, the thing about the score tape versus the glue is the score tape is still a little flexible. So if you need to open and close your strips to put your stuff inside or to adjust it so it doesn't wobble over, it's okay. Versus the glue, if you use the glue, then it's not going to be able to move it around if you need to adjust it in any way. Okay, now I'm going to do the one for the inside. I don't know, I did this just because I thought it kind of finished it off a little bit. And try to line it up with the one on the bottom, if you can. Okay, that looks good. And I'm just going to kind of pinch it to hold it together, like that. Okay, again, you can adjust your little star. I can set that aside now. Alright, so I got my little kitty here that needs to go together. Now I'm going to use some baker's twine. That's how we're going to hang the kitty. And I'm going to say, oh gosh, maybe 3 inches You don't want it too long. Get my glue here. I think probably I'm just going to go right down the middle. Place my string there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on the rest of it as well. Some tweezers. Part of her leg didn't come off when I took her off the Cricut mat. Alright, so I'm going to put that together like so. Alright, now I'm going to take my two little circles. I used my Marvy. That's probably a 1/2 inch. And I'm going to, let's first see where we want her to hang. So it's going to be, probably about right there, if you can see that. Kind of maybe touching the bottom even. So I'm going to put some glue on my circle. String there. String there. Circle there. And, you know, I could use score tape for this. That's fine. If you have score tape, you can use score tape or glue on this, because the score tape will stick faster. And we're going to cut this off. Alright. Gosh, I got a little froggy in my throat. Okay, so then I'm going to get the string off my finger. Score tape on this. I've got glue on my fingertips. It keeps sticking to me. And tear that off. Okay, and then we're going to go inside the pumpkin, which is okay because we're going to open it up a little bit. And we can also adjust this if I think, I'm just going to stick it right down the middle here. It's, you know, too long or too short. This is the first time I've done the cat on this video, so I don't know if it's going to work. I may have to put 2 strings on so it doesn't keep, oh, there we go. Okay, so there's the little kitty. I'll hold it inside the pumpkin. And now it's time to put the stem on. Now I did the stem the same for the 6-inch. I cut it at 2 inches. And I have the 2-inch stem, and that's also from Happy Hauntings. And I think I marked the page here. There it is. It's this here. And I cut it regular, and then with my Expressions 2, I cut it flipped so that there's a back and a front. Get my glue. Tap it out like this. Now, oh, before you do that, come back here. Take the bottom of this, and you can score it or just bend it, whatever you prefer. I'm just going to bend it like that. And then I'm also going to do this one because we're going to be putting a little bit of foam adhesive to help it stick to the top of the pumpkin. And put these together. It would be cute too to do, I'm going to leave, see how that's all wrinkly there? I'm going to leave that because I think it looks good. But if you want it, you know, fully together, you can do the same. You can do that as well. Looks like it didn't come off the mat properly. Just going to take that little piece off. That's okay. Okay, so there's your stem. My fingers are sticky. Okay, so I'm going to take this foam adhesive here and cut, about that much. Oh, flipped over there. I'll just do it like this. And I'm going to put that in between here. And you can certainly, you know, make it shorter so that you don't see it. Let's adjust that real quick. scissors jumped right out of my hand. That's a little better. Not going to show as much. Get your pumpkin back. Put your hand down in the inside and adhere your stem just like so. Okay, and then you can go on the inside. This looks like my circle's kind of popping up a little bit. And just kind of adjust it as so. Now, you can do all kinds of things with this. You can put a tag on it that says happy birthday, woo, happy Halloween, or you can use your happy hauntings and do, a word on it that says scream or spooky. There's all kinds of really cute sayings in here that you could hang off here as well. So, okay, so I do like the double-sided paper versus the white on the inside. That turned out cute, so I'm going to make some more of those. And I think that's it. This is my little pumpkin decoration with my little kitty on the inside. Okay, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions, just leave a comment on cardcreationsbykim.blogspot.com, and I'll get in touch with you. Thanks so much. Have a good day.